Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
Here we go.
This is Kevin Harlan with Greg Anthony and Doris Burke. Also joining us from the sidelines, David Aldridge. It's the Denver Nuggets facing the New York Knicks. Now here's Iverson. And the foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
And here's Anthony from the arc. Gets the three-pointer to fall.
3 points.
And Anthony is certainly capable of sinking the triple. The D has to respect that quick release and get out on it.
And here's Brunson outside. Towns wide open. No good with the triple.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Smith, no good.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Now here's Brunson. Martin with the block. Robinson with the block.
This guy's nose for the basketball, and his timing as a shot blocker is intimidating. Mitchell Robinson so quick off his feet.
Here's Bridges. Back to Towns. Shot clock at 6. New York, no good that time either. And here's Anthony for 3. Knicks with the rebound. Pass to Brunson. And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. Bounce pass Anthony. Here's Martin. That one falls coming off Anthony's feet.
And inside, Martin outplays his size by just amping up the intensity. He'll do what it takes to get that shot off.
Anthony taking his time here. Lets it go with the 3. Does not find the basket. His second miss. He's now 1 for 3. Here's Anunoby. And he banks in the layup.
I'll tell you, it's 6'8" with elite athleticism. Good luck checking OG Anunoby on the interior.
Here's Iverson. Robinson pulls it in.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Here's Smith. Iverson outside. At the elbow, Martin. In the corner, Smith with it. And here's Anthony for 3. It's rebounded by Towns. Knicks trail by 3. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Jalen Brunson is a very cerebral player. He says he focuses on the little things. The attention to detail has made the game a lot easier. I know what I'm capable of, so as long as I keep working on my craft, keep the same mindset, only good things are going to happen for me. Kevin, back to you.
Good stuff, David. Amazing how far he has come. We appreciate the report. And that one's good, Anthony. Anthony's got 5 now.
And love the muscle Anthony brings to the 3 spot. Takes pride in outworking everyone when he's that deep inside.
Now Anthony, after Jalen Brunson missed it on that last 3-pointer. The 3 from Anthony. And the 3 ball is good. 8 points for him.
You love how calm Melo is in that pick-and-roll situation. Never seems to allow you to speed him up in any play situation.
Towns for 3. It's hauled in by the Nuggets.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Anthony down low. Unloads from 13. Robinson pulls it in. Stolen by Candy. Outside for Martin. Anthony in the corner. Going inside. Smith outside. Wow, drew the contact, and that 3 almost went in, so he'll go to the line for 3 free throws.
17.
That one is on Towns.
J.R. Smith.
And Smith is known as a streaky shooter, but when he gets hot, boy, he is really fun to watch.
And he nails the 3rd.
New York.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He wants to talk to his guys. We've got 1:13 left in the first quarter of the game. Now McBride. Bridges for 3. Martin gets the rebound. Here's the Nuggets now with the ball. They're on a 12-4 run. Candy. Martin the screen. Here's Anthony. And again, Denver no good. Knicks trail by 8 to the paint. But dunk by Achua.
And no doubt they'd love to see him get a lot more of those opportunities.
And that deficit will go away quickly if he does, Greg. Now here is Smith. It's rebounded by Towns. Here's Achua. Off target from outside. From deep, Iverson. No good on that one. Pass to McBride. The long distance 3 is buried.
Now he's just showing off. With range like that, incredible.
Carmelo Anthony getting it done for Denver. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display.
The end of the first quarter.
Right after this.
The Knicks, 9. The Nuggets, 12.
And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Well, you can see these guys are unafraid to take chances defensively.
Well, very disruptive in that first period. They never allowed the offense to get comfortable.
Pass to Payne from downtown. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Such a reliable threat from range. You'd think the defense might key on him a little bit more.
12.
Smith outside. All alone. The offensive rebound. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And this is where Martin can really hurt you, which is why defenses resort to fouling.
And he knocks down the first one. And both free throws good for Martin. New York trailing. Here's McBride. No luck that time on the shot that would have put them on top. Smith outside. From deep. Knicks with the rebound.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Pass to Hart. They shoot again. Here's Anunoby. Knocks it loose. Here's Achua. Tries yet again. Over Nene. No good. Not a friendly rim at all this trip down. To the middle. Out to Anthony. Now here is Smith. Denver passing it around. J.R. Smith on the wing. Finally gets one to fall. He's now 1 for 5 with his first make.
Well, you really like to see Smith go to work inside there. Always looking to expand on his game.
Wasted no time on that one. McBride's got 6.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
And finished off by Martin.
And this is Martin at his best, getting that deep position and putting on the hard hat there and attacking the rim.
Anunoby outside. Martin with the block. And he recovers it. Here's McBride. No good. That would have tied it. The Nuggets leading by 3. Here's Iverson. Anthony on the wing. Fires the 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
He is just not taking smart shots out there. A pattern he has fallen into tonight.
There's a screen. To the inside. Here's Anunoby. Pocket 6. New York needs to get off a shot. Here's McBride. That misses. Had a chance to tie it there. Martin with the bounce pass. Iverson left side. Down low. He wants to get it to Nene and does. Pass to Martin. Hart with it. Picked up by Nene. And it's out of bounds to New York. They'll retain possession. And Tom Thibodeau decides to call timeout. Wants to regroup and go over the strategy. So it's both teams making substitutions here.
Give yourself a round of applause.
And a little under 3.5 minutes elapsed in the second quarter of play. Brunson scanning the floor. Puts the move on. And he drives in. Hart. And the Knicks miss again.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
Diawara with the bucket.
Well, great vision by Nene, right? I mean, if you're the help defensive guy, you can't leave your man. He's that good a passer.
2 minutes for the first half. 2 minutes.
Brunson outside. Over Atkins. New York missing again.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
Josh Hart. First personal foul. Second team foul.
And there's a minute 45 left in the first half of the game. Knicks trailed by 5. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And here is Hart. Still without a basket. Brunson outside. Anunoby has the open look. It's Hart on the wing. Brunson left side. 4 on the shot clock. Can they get it? Connects. The jumper drops. Brunson's got his second basket.
Well, the southpaw, Jalen Brunson, pretty finish.
Pass to Nahara. Over to the wing. Here's Atkins. That one's in, his first shot this game.
And how about the bounce pass there being used to perfection?
And here is Hart. Here's McBride. Brunson outside. There's the 3. Brunson with another miss.
He couldn't believe how open he was. He just couldn't convert it.
Denver's shooting their 6th and 7th free throw attempts tonight. The first free throw is good. The Knicks making a switch here.
At the line. 2 shots.
And he can't hit the second. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Takes the 3. His shot is good, making him a perfect 2 for 2 from the floor.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
On deep, Brunson. Rebounded by Nahara.
Not sure why he keeps trying his luck from deep here. It's just not his night.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That's his first foul of the game, and the bonus will go to the free throw line. The Nuggets have missed 2 free throws in the game, going 5 for 7. And he sinks the second. 6 seconds left in the first half of basketball. And another turnover here by New York. Here's Atkins. And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus. He'll go to the line to shoot 2. For Denver, they have made 2/3 of their free throws tonight. 6 of 9 to be exact. Will it go? And that shot was up in time, but doesn't go in. And so it's Denver up by a dozen here at the end of the quarter. A look at the field goal percentage numbers tells the story of what tough defense they're playing today. Back to the action in just a minute. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Latrey. Rebound by Nene. Denver lead by 12. Pass to Nahara. Spins. Knocked away. And stolen by Anunoby. And laid in to finish the break. Anunoby's got the first points to start out the third quarter for New York.
OG Anunoby, because of his athletic ability, can be special in the open floor. Nice finish there.
OG Anunoby. Second personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Atkins. Out left to the wing. Stolen by Brunson.
Yeah, even I saw that one being telegraphed. The defense all over. I'll tell you what a good thing that he showed up today, because without him, this thing would already be over.
And the has in the corner. Pass to Nahara. Here's Diawara. The Nuggets moving the ball around. Just 5 on the clock. The Nuggets need to get a shot off here. Off the mark there with the three-point shot. Knicks trailed by 8. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Now here's Brunson. Nice! Brunson working inside.
Yeah, don't let Brunson's size fool you. This guy operates consistently on the interior.
Pass to Atkins. Here's Diawara. Lays it up off the glass. And the Nuggets lead by 8.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Brunson outside. Outside for Robinson. Anunoby outside. It's stolen. Here's Atkins. And a miss there on the triple. We've seen them struggle in the half-court offense.
I had a coach that once told me sometimes guys just try to self-will it too much. Whether it's getting out of the break or scoring in the half-court, you've got to do it as a unit.
Clock up 2 there. And it's a 10-point Nugget lead.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
On deep, Brunson. That shot off. And so Nene will bring it up for the Denver Nuggets. Right wing. Here's Nahara. Connects from three-point range.
Three-point goal.
Nahara's got the lead up to 13 now for the Nuggets. Brunson lands a two-pointer. And just miss after miss right now. Third quarter of basketball here, and just a little under 3.5 minutes gone by. And the Knicks with possession here. The Knicks making a switch here.
First team foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks.
Brunson right side.
Josh Hart.
Bridges outside. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson. Bridges got himself going there. His first points of the game on the blue ball. It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Hey, Kevin, the NBA has split its draft into 2 days. The league's executive VP and head of operations, Joe Dumars, says rosters have expanded and we're seeing a larger influx in talent, a lot of times in the second round. This format will do justice to those slept-on players. Kevin?
Good stuff, D.A. Some Hall of Famers from that second round, for sure.
It's really a tale of 2 quarters. Shot it so well in the last, but this one can't get anything to fall.
Puts up a deep 3. Doesn't go for it. The Nuggets lead by 10. Miller outside. We've got 1:23 left in the third quarter of the game. Here's Atkins. And again, Denver no good.
Nothing seems to be going his way this quarter.
Well, not at the offensive end, certainly. He cannot buy a bucket right now.
First personal foul.
And the Nuggets making a change here.
Second team foul. Substitution on the court.
Brunson outside. Here's the 3. Diawara with the rebound.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
From deep, Iverson. Nailed from three-point land. Iverson's got himself on the board with 3 there.
And it's encouraging seeing Iverson just bury the 3-ball. When he's got that shot going, he is basically unguardable.
Brunson with a clean look. Brunson drops it in from the arc. Wow!
We'll come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
From Team Iverson. It's hauled in by Achua. Knicks trailed by 10. Pass to Brunson. We've got 13 seconds left in the third. Shot clock at 5. Brunson with another miss. Gets it off. He's off on that one. Now through 3/4 of play, down double digits, it may be difficult to overcome. Denver on top, leading by 10.
39.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this 4th and final quarter. The Nuggets leading by 10. Anthony right side. And the 3 off target. And Hart has it in the corner. Pass to Anunoby. Off target from 3-point range. Outside Martin. Outside Anthony. Denver passing it around. Tries the spin move. Count that one. Iverson's got the 4th quarter going with the first basket of the period here for the Nuggets.
When you allow good scorers to get uncontested shots at the rim, no wonder you're losing.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
It's good. And the Nuggets lead by 12.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Timeout.
And the timeout called here by Tom Thibodeau. He has decided it's the right time to talk. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. I listened to Tom Thibodeau talking to his team during the break. And he tore into us, guys. He said, your body language is awful right now. You don't even look like you want to play right now. Should I sub in for you? Where's the drive to win? Guys?
Thank you, David. Smith for 3. Hits it from 3-point range.
And that's JR's specialty right there. The defense can't let him have a shot. I don't care what kind of range he's in.
Anunoby right side. The kick out to Towns. From past the arc. He can't get that one to fall. The Nuggets leading by 15. Smith with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Back to Martin. Pass to Iverson. Now Martin. He's guarded by Anunoby. 6 to shoot. And here's Anthony from the arc. Offensive rebound. Beyond the arc. Good on the 3-point shot.
Just so fluid on all his shots. No hesitation from Melo on the catch and shoot.
The kick out to Anunoby. Looking to end the run. And the Knicks miss again. Here's Denver now. 18 points separating the teams. That's the biggest lead of the game. They get it back. Kicks it out to Iverson. Smith outside. Shoots over Anunoby. And it's Smith missing. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
The Nuggets lead by 18. Here's Iverson. Outside Anthony. Takes a three. That's good. Great play set up by Iverson.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Pass to Robinson. And the foul called on Kenyon Martin. That's his first foul.
First team foul.
Fourth quarter of play, and over 3.5 minutes have gone by. That one drops for him.
Yeah, this team is at its best when Towns is looking to establish himself on the interior.
Here's Atkins. Off with the layup. Knicks trailed by 19. But three. Here's Towns. Banked in off the glass. Towns has got 6 points in the quarter.
Yeah, coaches pet peeve there. No box out.
And to me, this is a common theme that's running through the league right now. Guys looking to leak out rather than box out.
There's a minute 47 left in the fourth quarter of this one. Atkins with the bucket.
Looking to close it out. That one might have been the backbreaker.
Well, at this point, they're so far up, it would take a real collapse to give this game away at this point.
54-37.
Here's Atkins. Knicks with the rebound.
And I'm not sure that is a shot that he should be taking.
Well, it's hard to imagine that the play was designed to go in that direction. Boy, I'd be surprised if we see that again. There is an imagination, a creativity. This guy's passing drives the offense. Extremely fortunate they didn't lose the ball there.
1:22 left in the fourth quarter. Atkins.
Well, really good effort on defense from Jalen Brunson. Really making it hard on his man to try to score.
The kick out to Anunoby. Second shot opportunity. It's rebounded by Kemp.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
Right, he stays connected, and great timing on the contest.
Well, you look up at the scoreboard, the time remaining, this game is effectively over.
Well, you have to appreciate the hard work that went into building this lead. They have been terrific all night.
Here's Atkins. Misses the three. Anunoby outside. Got loose.
And he's been a force on the glass all game long.
A lot of it comes down to great fundamentals. Establishing position early, controlling the backboards.
And it's the Nuggets ball. Their biggest lead of the game was 21. And now we've got the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Substitution on the court.
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. This crowd was stunned by the manner in which